Hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope everybody's doing well. Second Dream Island video. YouTube sent me this for March. Said to show it off on social media. I have social media information in the description box below if you're interested. I would like to see those numbers rise. If you're interested, please consider subscribing, liking the video. I would really appreciate that. Help me out a great deal. I would like very much to get to the advertising end of this by the, September maybe at the latest. That would be wonderful. Okay, so this is our second dream tour, and this island is amazing. The only conundrum I had with it is I don't know if it's incomplete or abandoned or still in play, but it is really pretty. A lot of, I don't want to call them DIYs, I just cannot think of the name, but see like the paths here and that rainbow, that stuff. There's a lot of it in this island and it's very pretty. This is what I like. Vibrancy, bright colors, sparklies, glittery things. The only problem is I could not get to any of these houses to find out who these villagers were. It was kind of sad. A few of them were walking around like Sprinkle there. And I may have mentioned this in the last Dream Tour video. They do have items out that you can take, but only if you're in live play and you're visiting the island because you've been invited. So the money and the star fragments and DIYs, you can pick it up, but you don't have it. It looks like it's going into your inventory, but when you get back to your island, you have nothing. So you can only pick up those items if you know this person and you're visiting their island. I don't know why people block off the nameplates on these villager homes. I don't understand that, but so many of them are like that. Because I've done quite a few of these island visits just for something to do, you know, when you get bored of the game. Gosh, I hate using the term bored. Look at the tiles there where that little gyroid is going berserk there. Those are so pretty. Lots of items just strewn about, which again, I'm not doing this to judge or critique the island. I like to see how other people decorate. I think it's interesting. And there are a ton of items just strewn about. And what I mean by that is there is a rhyme and a reason to it, but not in all cases. And I think that's interesting. It's funny and interesting. I'm always curious to see what other people do and how they decorate their own. But that wavy rainbow path is so pretty. See, there's a lot of stuff up here. I can't get to it because I don't know why, but those vine ladders, they just don't work in a dream sequence. I think I managed one time to use one, and I believe it was placed on an angle, and that might have something to do with it. I don't know. But these pretty pink things. Oh, this is another island where they placed items on top of other items. I'm wondering if that's a new feature because I don't ever remember it being the case before. I'm sorry, I don't remember her name. Bree, maybe? I don't know. But there's so much color on this island. I just love it. It's so pretty. And they recorded it at my favorite hour. I believe this is 11 o'clock to midnight or midnight to 1. I can never remember. Those two songs are so pretty and calming. Lots of waterfalls, but not a lot of water. It's, again, an interesting concept. There are waterfalls here and there, but I didn't really notice a river system or even that many ponds. So yeah, all this stuff down here, you can pick it up and it'll go into your inventory, but it's not in your inventory, if that makes any sense. I thought this was cute too. It's like a boardwalk with a lot of fishing items. I have that path. And these guys make the weirdest noises when they're not with music. But the pathways and everything are so pretty. And again, she has those... I keep saying she. I don't mean to say that. I don't know if it's a girl's island or a boy's island, and it doesn't really matter. I want that moon so bad. There's a moon and I believe a meteorite. I think they would be so neat to have, and I just don't know how you get them. Well, I'm assuming they come through Celeste. I believe that's Gala up there. Yeah, see, there's just a couple beds. I guess this would be a kind of like a gas station thing. And I like that little guy there. I believe that's a dog from a video game. He's on there, and it's kind of cute. They didn't do too much with their beach, but I like the placement of the lights, the flowers. I just think it's really, really pretty island. I just wish I could find out who all of the villagers are, and I just couldn't do it. Yeah, I believe that's Gala back there. See, there's an elephant and it's pink. My elephant is yellow. And I know you can change it with Cyrus. I guess I can do that when I start my new island, which will be technically today. You'll be seeing this video on Monday. And that's when I'll be recording the start of my new island. I love that Hello Kitty thing up there. I really like that. I think I saw it on another island as well. There were a lot of Sanrio items on that island. I don't believe it was this one. And that's where I keep confusing when I was doing my What If series, if one species of villager was on an island. Somebody has a kangaroo, yay! I was mixing up some of the Sanrio. Yeah, see, there's another one. That's a cute... Or is that something you get from Mom, I believe? Maybe that's something you get from Mom. But on the Wikipedia for Animal Crossing, they were including the Sanrio characters with New Horizons. And it was very confusing for me, so I messed up on a couple of those videos saying that they were in-game, when actually they aren't. You have to buy their amiibo card to get them. So, technically it was the Wikipedia author who messed up, and not me. If it said NH, sorry. If it said NH, I included them in the video. But maybe I should have done a little bit better homework. The random beds here and there I think are kind of funny too. But I'm glad I'm not the only one who wanted to make like a gathering area for feasts. And here's another one. This very cute pattern on the floor there. It almost looks like candy. But it's so bright. It's so well lit. I just love it. Lots of flowers. Lots of gold roses. I guess that's a shark. And I couldn't get past here either, so... But that was the end of the island. Again, I'm gonna apologize, just like the last video. I tended to retrace my steps a bit in trying to remember, did I cover this? Did I go here? Did I do this? And yes, you covered everything. Those ice chairs in different colors are very pretty as well. Because all of a sudden they don't look like ice chairs. They just look like glowy chairs. And I think that's neat. This is a neat idea as well. Just putting the waterfalls inside there. And I wonder if you can fish there. That would be neat. But having the candles on top is very pretty. I liked it. Lots of things to do on this island. And now here, it's a watery path with shells lining it. I can't imagine how many spaces they have used up just to get these things. I did not mean to sit down on that. Trying to get around it. It's very difficult. But I never did get the expansion. I did get the expansion. It just never took. I don't know what happened, but I only had 40 spaces to include created pathways, whatever you want to. Gosh, I wish I could think of the word. Now see, that dollhouse is on top of a brick. A floating brick, and I think that's cool. The kiosk thing where you get people who designed patterns. I only had 40 spaces, but I know I paid for the upgrade, and I could have swore that it said that there was an additional. You had close to 500 spaces, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe they only had 30 and they only gave you 10 more and that made 40. I don't know. But I run out of space super quick doing that, so I keep having to delete patterns to get new patterns, and it's very frustrating. So this technically is the end of the tour, but I had to make my way back. I'm sorry if I'm doing this in a convoluted way that doesn't appeal, but I try to start out at one end in the back and then make my way in a zigzag to the other end, and sometimes that zigzag ends up in the wrong spot. I should have ended at the bottom of the beach, but I didn't. Now that's a frog, and he never turned around, so I don't know which one it is. You guys probably know. And those ducks sitting on the waters, little puddles of water, that's cute too. Lots of cute ideas. But it's very nice. And again, it's random, but it works. I wish I could get this to work on my island. Those hyacinth lamps. Man, do I want those so bad. I'm sure that's another thing where you have to be in the right place at the right time in order to get the DIY recipe, and I'm never in the right place at the right time. I could not figure out what these two little purple dots were. I'm assuming they're like shell. You just paint them on and they look like shells. I don't know. I thought it was weird, so I took another look at it. I want that rainbow path. It is so cool looking. This green one too, it looks nice against that purplish pink. And see, so we're back at the boardwalk. Can't figure out what that sign says, but it's very pretty. And then they got a little doggy park here. Isn't that cute? Very clever. And then it looks like they have their two stores right off of their plaza, which isn't a bad idea. Keep them all close together. And then I think this is new. Look at that. I love that pattern. The pastels there. So pretty. Oh, look at the sewing machines on there. Okay. Yeah, she blocked them all up. Okay. That's the end. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought. As always, I appreciate your support of my channel. I appreciate you guys in general. I do hope you all have an absolutely fabulous day as well. Thank you for watching and take very good care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!